Alright, we're back with another video yet again. It's me. So let's get straight into it. This is the reason why you need to care more, why you need to actually care about what it is you're doing day to day, week to week, month to month, and why you shouldn't be wasting your time, why you should care about your future, why you should care about your life. And this is it. We were put on this earth to do something, to achieve something, and I don't believe there's any reason on living a life half-assed, on sitting around on your arse all day, not doing anything, when you could be, in fact, living it to the best and experiencing as much as you can day in, day out. Even if it's just having your feet barefoot on the ground, toes in the grass, just feeling as much as you can, getting as much sensation as you can, day in, day out. Just making the most of what you have access to. Like, you need to care about those things, even if it's just a small thing. You need to stop trying to experience your whole life through a screen, through someone else's camera footage, and you need to go out there and experience it for yourself. You need to care about your fitness, your health, so that you can be here for longer, so you can do things to a higher standard. You need to care about the work that you produce, because it's a reflection of yourself, of your own heart and your own life. You need to care about the relationships that you form, because again, it is an external representation of the internal, of what is a part of you on the inside. So you really need to work on everything inside first of all, obviously, to then have everything outside match it. You need to get on such a high level that you need to care about every little detail in your life. Maybe not every little detail even, but there's so much that you should be caring about that you don't. And yes, it takes energy, yes, it takes time, but this is what you should be focusing your time and energy into, is these little things day to day, these things that could end up being a big part of your lifestyle. Realising that the sun shining in your eyes is a beautiful thing. Realising that you get to wake up every morning and walk out of bed and go and use the shower. Realising you have all these amazing things. You need to be grateful for that, and therefore you need to care for it. You need to care about it. And a big reason as to why I care about myself and people that I'm around more than ever now is because I realise how important it is. Just the people I'm around, they've helped me so much already. So I already owe them so much that they deserve my care, first of all. And myself, I've been there for myself longer than any person has been there for me, or more than any person has ever been there for me. So I need to be like that. I need to care for myself for when myself cares for me, if that makes sense. For those moments when you only have yourself to talk you out of that self-doubt. So you need to be there, you need to care for yourself, take good care, eat healthy, practice good habits, be a good person, just stay in a good condition physically and mentally, so that when it comes to moments when it's just you and you alone and you're struggling with self-doubt or whatever it may be, you have that power because you have helped yourself. Care is a powerful thought because it allows you to think about what it is you want to achieve. It allows you to think about what it is you actually want to do. And knowing that I care about myself makes me realise that I want to achieve more than I ever realised by myself. I want to go out there and train as hard as possible for myself. I want to go out there and become the best man I can be for myself because I care about myself. And if I care about myself, then I want to become the best version of myself. Obviously, I want to look after myself, but I also want to push myself to my limits. And I want to see what I am capable of as a person. And that's how I want to treat everyone else as well. If I care about you, I want to push you to your limits and see what you're capable of. I want to see you become the best version of yourself. So surely, if I care about you, I'm not going to lie to you and coddle you. I'm going to be honest with you, even if it's brutally honest. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you what you need to do to get your ass in order, because that's what's needed for you to become that best version of yourself. I know there's a lot of times when I slack off things, when there's things that I know I need to do, but I don't end up doing them. And it's embarrassing for myself because my self-image, it plummets. When you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, your self-image plummets and you lose care for yourself. If you have that momentary lapse in judgment, you lose all care for yourself, you lose all pride, you lose all hope and happiness. But then if you actually get through those little moments of weakness and you build up that mental resilience, that mental strength, and you don't deal with any of that, then you become so immensely strong and you end up caring for yourself so much more and caring for everyone else around you so much more. Because also you're not wasting energy through these negative habits, through these lapses in judgment. It's always kept inwards and channeled out toward that common goal that you've set yourself out for, that purpose that you've chosen. But yeah, my training is going really good at the minute. I'm feeling really good in myself. I've had a few days of not much clarification, being very fuzzy about what it is I want to do. And I've had that feeling for a couple of days now. And I'm only just kind of coming out the back end of it, but I feel like everything's sort of falling into place. And I'm happy for that. So I just know that now what I have to do is continue on this path, and eventually the path will become clear. But a point that has been made very clear, and the point, I believe I've heard this from somewhere, so if you go on a walk, you go on an adventure, if it's a long adventure that's worth doing, eventually you won't be able to see the start point, and at that same point in time you won't be able to see the finish point either. So in one way or another you may consider yourself lost, but you have to get lost in the process for it to become an adventure. So at this point I am feeling fuzzy. I don't know where I want to go. In a way I don't know where I want to go. In a way I don't know where I've come from. But I know that eventually everything's going to line up for me and I'm going to achieve what I was destined to do, what I've been put on this earth to do. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.